We're in a good spot, Bayleigh.
Yeah.
See, having him is good.
I didn't never argue with you, but that's your responsibility, not mine.
Because remember, like, see how paranoid Rachel is? Imagine, like, I don't know. The one thing I didn't want to happen that happened, but we're over it now, is by me pitching JC so hard, you're like, well, how close are you and him actually? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the last thing I wanted you to think was like, I got fucking...
I know you would choose me over him, but that's also a worry because you are close to him.
Yeah, but I'm not... If in 2 weeks you want to send him home, I'm down. It's not...
But you also said you want to go on, like, other shows with him and you want to stay close to him.
Okay, and I can still do that if we get him out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I was saying that because that's my relationship with him. Does that make sense?
For now, we made the right choice. I agree with you on that.
And if I win HOH, whatever we decide, I want you to express your opinion as hard as I did because you're the only person I feel comfortable doing that with. Because if you don't agree with me, you could be like, well, why are you doing that? Why? And we could hash it out.
Absolutely. And that would be good. But... And I'm like I said, I'm happy that conversation was had because I think it was the right move. 100%.
Cody.
I don't know. I just want you and Haley to stop fighting. That's the only thing that's ruining anything right now.
It shouldn't. I don't know why. It shouldn't ruin anything. I don't understand. At the end of the day, that is personal.
At the end of the day, it is personal. But at the end of the day, even though Haley says, I would never switch up, I would never do anything like that, I do see her hanging out with Tyler, and I do see her hanging out with other people.
Stupid.
I agree.
Haley, she's not
I agree. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, she can always be like, well, Fessy's been mean to me, and that's not something that I even want.
That'd be the stupidest move in Big Brother history. If she switches sides because somebody's mean to her when she knows we got her back.
That's what Caitlyn did, and you forgave Caitlyn.
Forgave Caitlyn? I campaigned my ass off to get her out this fucking game.
Yeah, 3 weeks later.
That was the chance we had. What do you mean?
But I'm just saying, like, Caitlyn did the exact same thing, and it was fine.
Listen, Haley's not going to switch up.
I don't think she is, and she's not going to switch up on me. I'm worried about her switching up on you.
Then I'll fucking... She won't. That's your responsibility.
Don't tell me what my responsibilities are.
That is, making sure she don't do that shit. I told you that, remember?
Yeah.
I told you your responsibility.
Yeah, but you have to help me by being nice and not being an asshole and not ignoring her for no reason when you're pissed off at the stupidest thing. You didn't even talk to her at all yesterday. She said she tried to talk to you a few times just to come up and talk to you, and you were like, I'm going to go run. And you were being rude to her, and I know that you do those things. You are irritated, and you're like, I don't even feel like fucking with people like right now, and then you treat them mean. But how am I supposed to defend your ass at all times when you're acting like an asshole? Stop. Like, you're making my job harder. That's my whole entire point.
I know, but do you understand where I'm coming from?
I do, and I defend you, but it looks crazy on my part to defend you all the time when sometimes you're wrong.
Well, that's what brothers and sisters do.
No, you're wrong. And I can tell you, you're wrong.
Mom, you're watching. Why am I so stubborn?
Stupid. You're stubborn. Like, you're literally so stubborn. And then she's like trying to be like, she's like, I was trying to be nice to him, and I tried to see what he was doing, and he didn't want to be bothered by me. And I'm like,
when did she say this?
This morning.
You talked this morning?
Yeah, this morning.
And she said what?
She said that she was frustrated because you didn't talk to her all day yesterday, and she was trying to be like, Fessy, what are you doing? Fessy, what's up? And you were like agitated with her.
She says that to everybody, so why the fuck am I going to entertain that shit?
That's that kind of stuff. Stop. Because she says it to you, and you get irritated, and then you get mad when she doesn't spend time with you. So I'm like, Fessy, you can't have this girl over here running around and her feelings hurt and her and her feelings. Like, you can't. You need to do your part. Because I deal with JC for you. I don't have JC thinking that I'm irritated by him, even though sometimes he gets on my last nerve.
Well, here's the thing. I already confessed how I feel about Haley.
Yeah.
So what is she... I used the veto on her.
Yeah, but
I'm not turning on Haley, so she shouldn't turn on me.
She doesn't have to agree with the way that you feel about her right now.
No, I know, I agree. But I'm saying, in her head, she should know if I'm ignoring her, it's not because I'm mad at her on a game level, and I'm not mad at her, I'm just...
Irritated?
Irritated because
And
this house is stupid.
Yeah,
We're
but
locked in this
that's why
house.
we say that you're moody sometimes. You were moody.
I know, and that's the only reason I'm moody is because we all can't be ourselves in this house because, one, we're playing this game, so we can't put a target on our back and just fucking, you know what I mean? You got to socialize with everybody, but that fucks with people's heads.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you don't socialize with the people that you're supposed to be associated with.
I know, but what do I look like on TV? She's in the hammock with Brett till 5 a.m. Brett's petting her leg.
She said she was really sad yesterday, and part of it was because we were being so mean to her.
So she gonna just spend 4 hours in the hammock with Brett and let Brett just pet her leg? What am I supposed to do after that?
She said she was spending time with Brett because, one, Brett talks to her. Two, Brett was sad as well, and they talked about things outside of this house, and it made her feel better. But if she's sad about you treating her mean, she said you treat her like trash. No, and you do sometimes because you're mean. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You cannot treat people like trash and expect them to be loyal to you.
I do not
just
treat
because.
her like trash.
You do treat her like trash sometimes, and I'm like, that's being real honest. If I came up to somebody and was like, oh, you know, what are you doing? And you were like, I'm gonna go do. Fuck you, nigga. I'm not coming up to you ever again. You can kiss my black ass. You got me fucked up.
Yo, chill your hood ass out.
But that's really how I would be. So for you to keep thinking she's gonna come up to you and kiss your ass, you're tripping.
And I don't want her to kiss my. That's the thing. I don't want her to kiss my ass.
Yeah, but then you get mad when she doesn't talk to you.
No, I don't get mad. I get mad when she's running around, letting Brett pet her leg at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then
you're not petting her leg. So who's supposed to be petting her leg?
Not Brett, I'll tell you that. That you got me fucked up.
Somebody.
You think I'm gonna go out of my way to go spend time with her and shit as she letting him do that? You got me fucked up,
she
baby.
approached you first, and you rejected her.
She knows how.
Girls do not handle rejection well.
She knows how I feel.
No,
so
she don't.
yes, she does. I tell her every fucking day. So
she doesn't though.